Now, when it comes to this narcissist stuff, man, narcissism, um, some people not gonna really realize it until it happens to them. You won't know until it happens to you. Like I realize a lot of people who I tell about it, like they won't know until they've been through it. And like people that are narcissists, they don't know that they putting people through it. They don't know they're narcissists. They just think they shady people. It's like there's a narcissist for, like I say, I always get a regular verb. It's a shady person. It's a shady person. You know what I'm saying? It could be, a different kind of shady person, but a narcissist falls under that shady person category. But you won't know until it happens to you. Or it might have happened to you, but you probably didn't know. You probably didn't know. You probably just thought you ran into a foul person or something like that. But I guess a lot of them. And the reason why I know so much about this, because it's happened to me, I ran into like 3 narcissists, and kind of all in close times within years' time. So like they taught me, and a male narcissist taught me. 2 female narcissists and a male narcissist taught me everything I know. And it's like people that know, and people that don't. And it's not, like I keep saying, it's not one of those things like it's a hot topic, but the reason why it's such a hot topic because it speaks to people where it really happened. It's like a real, you got these people that's caught up in theories and all that kind of stuff. It's like it's trying to take that lane, but like people don't understand it's not really a theory. It's more of like a spiritual. It's the closest thing to a demon to knowing about the underworld. Like they definitely give you a glimpse into the underworld. They're the Jezebelian spirit. Like I said, you talk to anybody else about this, they'll be like, Jezebel, what is this dude talking about? Like she drained his soul. Like you have to know what's going on a little bit. And then it's like you run into people that's so spiritual but they don't know nothing about narcissism. Like off top, if you this spiritual person, but you don't know about narcissism, I'm automatically gonna kind of know that I'm kind of gonna automatically be like, okay, you don't really, I was gonna use an analogy, but it would have sounded kind of crazy. But it's like the covert narcissist. I think the female covert narcissist might be the coldest one out of all of them because I don't be trying to woman bash like I say I'm a man, but like the thing that women can do, a lot of modern women are covert narcissists or they have covert narcissistic ways. And the reason why a woman could be the deadliest when it comes to being a covert narcissist is because if they look good or if they run into desperate men, they can just keep on treating men like crap and keep on, like with my situation, they can give up on any situation. They can disconnect and discard because there's always gonna be somebody trying to adore a woman, and they're gonna hit them with the love bomb. So it's like they got the love bomb. Think about it. They have the love bomb perfected, and it's like all they gotta do is meet a new guy that like them more than they like them, and it's like they're gonna get about 2 or 3 months of super duper supply. See what I'm saying? Like a female covert narcissist can get that supply like that. They want that. I mean, they can get it. So it's like, but I noticed one thing about it with the narcissists that I dealt with. It's kind of like they knew they couldn't destroy me, so that's what made them want to come through with me. I would see them just run through people and ravage people, and then come back to me. Or like, I would see my homeboy have his way with this person, but come to me and I always have a, because I don't know. It's something about, I think us being chosen and empaths, like the human side of them wants to get saved, but the demon takes over. The demon takes over. And these people, they meet you, they make everything seem real cool, and then they pull back and it's a drop off. And if you're not smart enough, if you don't know no better, you'll keep trying. They're not gonna never be that person again. That's who they was in the beginning. Like I'm realizing after all this time, this girl was never ever that person who I met in the beginning ever again. After 6 years, she would give me. It's like this is what they'll do. Like the person, like say if you off and on with one for like 5 years, the person who they be in the beginning, they'll never be that person again for the next 5 years. But each love bomb, they give you a little piece of that person, and then go to devaluing right away. And they real jealous-hearted people is like, they're attracted to the fact that you're chosen, that you're an impact, but then they jealous because that's how you really are, and they have to put up, a mask to be like that. They just jealous of the fact that you're an authentic person, I tell the same story over and over again, but like these people, they use inconvenience, misinterpretation. They play too many mind games. But this the thing, I don't know, like I kind of, it got a hold of me. Don't get me wrong, it got a hold of me. But I caused so many narcissistic injuries, and I think that turned them on more. That is like, I'm telling you, people used to literally say shit like, why you don't chase me? And I was like, I keep talking about this because it's a topic I got, I hope she's not watching these videos thinking I'm hung up on her. It's just, you was the perfect narcissist. And the other person that I had my child, perfect narcissist. My little family member, perfect. I'm talking about, I think I got some strong narcissist people sent at me. Now that I think back about them, they were strong. They were really after me. They didn't mind, because I would say to myself, I would be like, why don't y'all don't even care how evil y'all treat me when nobody looking? Like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, why don't y'all mind? Why when nobody's looking, y'all will pull the gloves off and try to knock my teeth out? For what reason? Why do you want to be like that? You know? And it's like, you kind of lose your mind, and you be like, kind of like having everything built around their mood and what they gonna say, and then they slowly use passive. They use, once they see you kind of like an authentic person and you real, and you're a real genuine person, they see somebody else talk about you in a good way. It's like they gotta come with the passive aggressive abuse. They gotta start like ghosting you. They gotta start doing things to draw you off sides and how you tripping. But see, the thing is, if you really, 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 I guess, woke, the right way woke, when they do that little stuff, it'll turn you off a little bit. Like, see, me, I guess this is a dark empath thing, but like with me, excuse my French when I say this, y'all, but this is why I would cause narcissistic injuries with me, because it would be like, I'm gonna devalue you, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And I used to respond like, you stupid as shit. Like, what are you doing, like not calling me for 3 days? Just stay, whatever, man. You this kind of person, I'm that kind of person. You must don't know me. What's wrong? Who do you be around that make you think so ditzy? I would say stuff like that. Because remember I told you, I'm a dark empath. I have a need to abuse people that want to abuse me. So I was causing, I'm telling you, you're supposed to save the narcissist, but I think like, I didn't save him, but I beat him up a little bit. I beat the narcissist, like the shell, I kind of like hurt the human side of the shell a little bit. And the demon is disappointed. But I'm saying like, you got to go through it to understand it. If you haven't been through it, you would think somebody crazy. But if you go through it, you know exactly what you went through. And like, I can smell a narcissist from a mile away. I know how to back out. You got to back out. I don't even want to tell them, because I want their karma I want them to keep being narcissists. It's unfortunate they got to get somebody else, but I want them to keep living like, I don't want them to wake up. Because like I say, it's a death aura around them. Like, I don't want them to wake up for all the people that they got in the past. Like, I really want all experienced narcissists and covert narcissists and stuff to get their karma, because like, that's the reason why they smell like dead fish, or smell like old, like mothballs, kind of like a death kind of smell, because all the people they hurt in the past. Hurting somebody that bad is like right above killing somebody. It's like they kill you while you're on your feet. They take who you is, get a hold of your heart, which is like the most important, your heart or your mind, and then scramble everything else. Your personality, they try to scramble everything else while they're holding on to your heart and try to give you glimpses of the love bomb. They just basically try to torture you. It's like it's abuse. It's spiritual abuse. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, when I hear people talk about it and they don't really know what they talk about, and they just talking about it because it's a topic, I be in my mind, I be like, you haven't been through it. I can tell if you've been through it, and if you're just talking because narcissist is like a word that pop up in the algorithm and you want to give views. Like my boy, I had a chosen dude, he started talking about narcissism, but you could tell he like, they people that think they know everything, and they people that think that, he said little stuff, but I'm like, bro, you got to go through it. Until you sitting somewhere, like, it's like you going to this person and you know your spirit is saying no. It's like there's something screaming saying no. That's, remember I told you? It's like when you go visit them, it's like you're going into a darker layer of like the world or something. Like, I feel like when I would go visit this narcissist, it would get darker and darker, it would get hotter and hotter, and I would feel more and more like in a demonic realm when I'm around her. Like the air was thicker. It was dead. The air, it was like dry. Like she would be in the room, I would be right here, and it would be like, okay, I'm in the house with somebody. Like you would feel no compassion. You would feel the detachment because it's like you in a layer. And then it's like you get back on the freeway, get back to like organic living, and the air gets back pure. It's like they are the truly. You gotta, for the Jezebelian spirit is so demonic, it's so much death around it. Remember I told, it's like, I've seen dudes catch bodies and see how their eyes change. How their eyes are empty with evil intent. A narcissist's eyes be looking empty with evil intent if you really pay attention. And it's from all the death they've caused on their feet. They've caused so much depression. They've caused so many people to crash out. They've taken so many people and used their beauty and their charm to twist people and turn them and destroy them to where they like walk in death. Like you could feel the carnage, you could feel the tortured souls in these people, and they enjoy it. And they play it off and put like some fresh cologne, some fresh perfume on top of all that death, and just try to dress up and meet a new person to get supply. It's wicked, man. It's wicked. It's like, you know, I know this from actually going through it. Like, it's weird how like they play the love bomb and then they change on you and be the most evilest person in the world. And it's like they in glee while they doing it. It's like the whole time you be in limbo, like you stuck, and you see them. Like this girl used to know she was going to go cheat on me, and she would just dress up and get dressed and be talking and just acting like it, just knowing she about to go do. She was like in pure ecstasy. It was like the most happy you see them is when they hurting you. It's crazy. It's a crazy thing, man. It's a spell, you know. That's why the further you get away from them, you know, the more your clarity. You look back at moments when they didn't pick up the phone, or when they didn't do this, or when that happened, or when this random guy came around and you just like, who was that? And it's like, oh, it all dawns on you that like they want to make a fool out of you spiritually. They just want to shit on you and say, okay, if you chosen, if you're an empath, why I'm doing you like this? Why I'm having unprotected sex with this dude like once a week? Why I live way out here and I got friends around here and enablers, and we go mess around with dudes and go turn dates and go do whatever. That's why when you come around, we all be looking at you like they get a kick out of being taboo and just slanging you under a bus and just trying to do you real bad. And it's like, but it's like, what throws you off is like, you know you're not supposed to be letting yourself go through this. Like you be doing stuff you never thought you would do, and you know it's almost like you could feel that it's something trying to make you worship it. You could feel the death. Like you could feel it's something like, okay, I got to give in to Satan to even still be with this person. It's almost like if I make let me tell you how cold, I'm going to end it like this. And this is how I was having my awakening when this happened. This girl, like, strung me along, discarded me, did me hella, like I said, you see the evil, in the end, you see just how evil they are. That's who they really are. And you just see how evil they are. And when you see how evil they are in the end, that's what make you go back and get more clarity. Like, okay, so if you was this much of an evil person the whole time, all that little shit, that little weird sneaky shit you was doing back then, you was really doing something. Because this how evil you really is right now. This who you is. So if you was this person the whole time, well, back then when you came home the next day, you probably was doing something like, this who you is. You see what I'm saying? So like, yeah, bro, like, it's a cold game, man. It's a cold game. Like when you through with them, you feel like you went through a demonic dimension without even really knowing you was in it. You get your clarity back. You realize you was dealing with somebody that was so rotten on the inside and so connected to a demon that they gave you a little piece of hell on earth and it almost killed you. They brought you like this close to hell on earth and it almost destroyed you. You know, it's almost like they say the devil have more power on earth. They say the devil has more power down here. We made of flesh as the devil's turf. And it's like, and narcissists definitely take advantage of like the devil having a lot of power on earth. Like they almost like, they like Satan worshipers without really knowing it. Like at least a certain worshiper not gonna try to destroy you and use that Jezebelian spirit to like drain your soul. They almost like devil worshipers that actually do the work. That's why they always be talking about spiritual stuff and doing. See, they don't even know. Like they're the perfect example. They're the gutter of a soul. It's like they entertain all this they mixing witchcraft with God. you know what I'm saying, pissing God off and then worshiping. It's like they just are hell on wheels, man. And it's kind of like they're a walking Ouija board. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like just, you got to go through it. This stuff sounds crazy to some people, but it sounds exactly right to some people. You know, and it's just like, you know, touching a piece of hell. It's just a hellhole of a person. You know, it's like, if you think real divine and you into your religion, you think real highly, you always happy, and the thoughts that go through your mind is always kind of like good thoughts. You're always in a state of abundance, and you know, you see stuff with gratitude. A narcissist is always unsatisfied, always unsettled. Their mind is always everywhere. And it's like all they try to do is introduce you to a crazy world. They're gonna leave you anyway, but they like, meantime, I'm gonna get this toxicity off, because this is what the demon, you gotta understand that they're controlled by a demon as well. So like all the stuff they do, they unrestful, the cheating, the gaslighting, all that stuff, the demon has to be out here making fools out of people. The demon have to have them like messing with certain different people and getting supply. The demon wants to supply. The demon wants the form of worship. That's why they'll cheat on you with like an ugly person or somebody don't even make no sense, because the demon just wants supply. You get old, you get boring to them, but it's like, the thing is, what's so weird, like they'll get bored with you, but they won't even see the side of you that's exciting, because they keep you on eggshells and keep you a shell of yourself. They try to make you be a shell of yourself too. So like, they don't even see the real side of you. So they get bored with something they're not even really seeing, you know? And it's not that they bored. You're not a boring person. That demon is bored. We need somebody else to destroy. We need to be worshipped by somebody else. We got the person buttons or whatever. We didn't send 5 missiles at them. We send the 4th one with the final discard. It's time to go. And you know, when they leave you, they treat you so evil in the end, because they have a new person they detach, and they got the mask off around you, like, thank God I could treat you like the piece of shit I always thought you was. You sat up here and tried to really love me. And like I say, you don't be knowing that grown people are like this. I mean, I remember people in like 12th grade, 11th, you know, in high school that thought they was players and used to try to do people wrong and stuff. But like, I didn't know that like grown people do stuff like that, because it's dangerous to treat people like that. But they don't mind. You know, that's what I'm saying. The devil has them crashing out. That demon, that Jezebelian spirit, I'm telling you, it's just like the killer spirit. The Jezebel spirit is on par with the psychopath, with the sociopath. The Jezebelian spirit will, it's a tough one. It's a tough one, man. And it's out for blood. It is out for blood. Like, it's situations where I know for a fact, if I wasn't like level-headed, and if I didn't kind of feel like I had like a purpose, like I would have crashed out. So it's like, yeah, it's definitely a piece of hell on earth. People not gonna understand it unless they go through it. And then even if they go through it, you try to explain to it, you might sound crazy. So just, if you know, you still clear of it, but it definitely is a thing. It definitely is a thing.